This is the Komatsu 830E haul truck. It is used in open-pit mining operations throughout the globe. I'm your AI guide, Gordon, and today we're going to get an up-close view of this massive machine, as well as learn some amazing facts about it. It is 23 feet tall, 24 feet wide and 46 feet long. It can haul 240 tons of material on its bed. That's the same as almost 400 full-sized pickup truck loads. Let's take a look at its engine bay now. Here is the enormous V16 quad turbocharged 2,500 horsepower diesel engine it uses to move around that weight. Because of its incredible size, this engine by itself weighs 18,867 pounds. This giant V16 is 60 liters or 3,700 cubic inches. That's the equivalent of 10 full-sized V8 pickup truck engines. To keep the engine from overheating, it uses a giant radiator that holds 150 gallons of coolant. It would cost about $2,250 to fill this radiator with 50/50 premixed antifreeze if you had to buy it at your local parts store. In order to enhance its efficiency, it is a diesel-electric hybrid with no transmission or drivetrain. Here you can see the 3-caliper disc brake system the truck uses. As a diesel-electric hybrid, the engine turns a generator that creates electricity to power 2 electric motors in the rear axle, one for each wheel. These items, which look like headlights, are actually the air cleaners for the left and right engine banks. Now let's take a look at the area around the cab. This platform that the driver operates from is 14 feet off the ground. That's higher than the second floor of a normal house. You can kind of get a feeling for how wide the truck is from this view. It's like looking across the living room to see the mirror on the other side of the truck. Here you can see the truck's cooling system designed to keep the electronics, hydraulic fluid, and engine oil from overheating. I'm not sure what these red bottles are for. Maybe it's for an onboard fire suppression system. If you know what they do, please leave us a comment below. Here are the cabinets containing all the electronics for running the truck. They contain the rectifiers for converting the AC power from the generator to 2000 volts DC to run the 2 electric motors in the rear axle. It's like a portable electric generating plant up here. You can really see how wide the truck is from this view. Here's another view of the auxiliary cooling system for all the truck's functions. Maximum speed is 40 miles per hour, but I'm sure it'd feel like 100 miles per hour from the cab up there. This giant truck needs a giant fuel tank, so it has a 1,200-gallon fuel tank. At a cost of $4 a gallon, it costs around $4,800 to fill it up. Here is the truck's giant dual exhaust system. The stairway on the right is for emergency use only, in case of fire, etc. The black tube seen here provides cooled air from the upper deck cooling system we saw earlier. to the two electric motors in the rear axle. Here's the generator just behind the engine. Here is the housing for the two electric motors. Let's take a look at the rear of the truck now. The metal bars between each pair of tires is designed to remove any rocks that get stuck between the tandem wheels. This is an important feature when I tell you how much each tire costs a little later in this video. The two electric motors in the axle produce a total of 4,300 horsepower. This heavy-duty frame is designed to carry 480,000 pounds of material. It just looks heavy. And now I'll give you more information about those huge tires and how much they cost. Each tire weighs over 50,000 pounds. The tires cost $43,450 each. That's over $260,000 to replace the full set of 6. Because the truck is used virtually 24 hours a day, the tires last for 3 months on average. Fully loaded, the truck weighs 901,400 pounds. That's around the same weight as 200 full-sized pickup trucks or 5 adult blue whales, which is the largest animal on Earth. Now let's take a walk around the truck to fully appreciate its enormous size. I'm not sure the camera really captures how big it is in person. The tires are almost 12 feet tall and the deck where the cab sits is 14 feet tall. Here's one more interesting fact. Because these trucks are so big, they are driven on the left side of the open pit haul roads, just like in England, so the driver can see how close they are to the edge of the road. Otherwise they might forget how wide these trucks are and accidentally drive the right side wheels off the road and into the open pit. Now let's see some footage of these huge trucks at work. Well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video of the Komatsu 830E haul truck. It's not something the average person gets to see up close like this very often, if ever. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and click the like button.